So this is the third shloka of Kanakadhara Stotram. I'll read it out slowly. You follow it along for now. Once we explore the meanings of all the phrases, you guys can try reading it out by yourself. Amilitakshmadhigamya muda mukundam Anandakanda Manimesha Manangatantram. One more time. Anandakanda Manimesha Manangatantram Akekarasthita Kaninika Pakshma Netram Bhutyai Bhaven Mama Bhujanga Shayanganayaha. Just as a quick question, how many words do you guys already recognize in this shloka? Does it seem all too like foreign, or you guys are able to understand some phrases already? Yeah, no? Like Ananda, you guys know already, right? Bhujanga, you know. Netram, you guys know, right? So we'll see. So once again, here the key phrase to catch hold of is a little tricky. It is hidden here. It is bhavet. Bhavet is the word. The phrase that contains it is mama bhutyai bhavet. What it means is, may it be towards my well-being. Well-being is bhutihi. Vibhuti, you saw, exalted state of being. So not that exalted also. Vishesha bhuti is vibhuti. But for my daily kind of well-being, bhutyai, for towards it is bhutyai bhavet, may it be. For whose well-being? Mama, my well-being. What may be for my well-being? Netram, her eye. But why, what kind of an eye is it? Multiple descriptions coming again in the shloka. The first one is the physical description of how the eye is. It is akekara. Akekara means it's half closed. It comes from the kir dhatu, but the word akekara means it is half closed, and sthita is fixed. What is fixed? Kaninika. Kaninika means the pupil within the eye. Sthita kaninika. Pakshma is the eyelid. It has the same sound as this paksha, which means a half. Pakshma is the eyelid. So sthita kaninika, akekara pakshma is the actual word, but the whole thing can be used as one full samasa padam, which is merging together of words. So akekara sthita kaninika pakshma netram describes the physical form in which the eye is. The form that which the eye took. It is half closed. The pupils are fixed. They are focused, and that is how it is. Akekara sthita kaninika pakshmanitram. And ananda kandam. Kanda is a bubble, or it's filled with, it's a vessel of ananda. It's filled with bliss. Animesham. It is unblinking. So it's half open, half closed. The pupils are fixed, and it is unblinking, and it is full of bliss. And this unblinking nature of the goddess's eye, it again has multiple abstract interpretations in Saundarya Lahari also. She says, Shankaracharya, again, the author of Saundarya Lahari, says, maybe to stop the words from getting destroyed, you have stopped blinking and your eyes are always open. So her eyes are described to be always open. So they don't blink. And that nimesha, the word nimesha is blinking. That is where the unit of time is also from. One nimesha kala is the time taken for a blink. It's not exactly 1 minute as it is usually translated. Okay, nimisham is not 1 minute as precisely. It is one blink of an eye. But here it is animesham. It is unblinking. Ananga tantram. Tantra is a tool. Just the literal meaning of tantra, it's an instrument. Whose instrument is it? Ananga. Ananga is the god of love, Manmatha. He's called Ananga because he has no body. Because the body he had was burnt away. So by Shiva. So he is called as Ananga. And that eye of hers is the instrument of Manmatha. Why is it an instrument of Manmatha? We'll see this. Because using that instrument of using that instrument, Manmatha causes desire even in Lord Vishnu himself. So, that comes in the next shloka. But here, that glance, that once it reaches Adhigamya, it has reached. Whom has it reached? Mukunda, Lord Vishnu. Mukunda comes from Muktim Dadati. The, as I said, is the one who gives. The Muku Dhatu represents moksha or liberation, Mukti. So the one who gives Mukti is Mukunda. After reaching Mukunda, how is Mukunda? He is Amilita Aksham. Aksha is again the eye. Amilita is completely closed. He has his eyes completely closed in joy. So in that utter joy, he has his eyes closed. And that form of his, the goddess's eye, which is half closed with its pupils fixed, has reached. And whose again is it? Bhujanga Shaya Anganayaha. Angana, we saw Bhrungangana is the female. Angana is female. Who's female? Bhujanga Shaya Angana. She is the consort of the one who is reclining, Shayana, on Bhujanga, the serpent, the snake. So Bhujanga Shaya Anganayaha, of the consort of the one who reclines on the serpent. Of her what? Of her netram. So see, if you can, as we dug down deeper and deeper, layer by layer, we can also come back layer by layer and make sense. Bhujanga Shayanganayaha netram, Ananga Tantram netram, Animesham netram, Ananda Kandam netram, Akekaristita Kaninika Pakshma netram, Muda Amilitaksham Mukundam Adhigamya, that kind of a netram. Cool? So are the meanings okay, guys? Yes, Samyukta. Sthita. Akekara Sthita Kaninika Pakshma netram. Did you read the Sthira somewhere? So is it in Telugu? Telugu renditions generally have some typos, guys. I've read a couple of Telugu books also. So there are multiple places where there are typos, but generally they might either be a typo or there are something called Patha Bedhas, which is a slight difference in how things are read. So there is one shloka where we see Murajitaha and Madhujitaha. So is it Murajita or Madhujita? Both of them make sense. Both of them have the same poetic meta. But most of the people use Madhujitaha. So it's because both Madhu, who is the pair Madhu Kaitabha, and Mura, who is both of them are names of asuras. Even here, Sthita and Sthira mean the same thing, but in the flow, Sthita makes more sense. So generally, this is the kind of decisions that Sanskrit presenters of this day have to make, this kind of choices where meanings are the same. If poetic meter also is the same, Sthita and Sthira doesn't disturb the chandas. But here, for me, it feels like it is Sthita because mostly it is used as Sthita. Cool. So I'll read the shloka one more time, and with this layer-wise arrangement in your head, see if the imagery comes about. But you get what is being conveyed, no? About the meaning of it, are there any doubts? Amilitaksham adhigamya muda mukundam Ananda Kandam Animesha Mananga Tantram Akekara Sthita Kaninika Pakshma Netram Bhutyai Bhaven Mama Bhujanga Shayanganayaha.